Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Batum in at the small forward. So it's the Jazz now.
Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who is a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Quinn Snyder this season taking over as head coach of the Utah Jazz. Snyder said the fit is terrific. He loves player development. Certainly a nice compliment to this young roster. Snyder's road in the coaching ranks has been a winding one, but he said the adversity he's faced has made him a better coach and a better person. Gentlemen?
His time has come, Doris. All the makings of a great coach. Thank you. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Top of the key. And Portland again with the bucket.
And, you know, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well. But the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void.
Favors, and it's Portland with the rebound. Lopez has got 3 rebounds now in this one. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got 10. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug-of-war, back and forth affair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched game.
And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans, in fact, Steve, with almost 50 boards.
Well, you look at his work on the glass. I mean, he took it to a new level. Over 7 boards a game for the season. That is excellent from your small forward position.
And he gets it to go.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Utah calls timeout.
Portland Trailblazers last season acquiring Robin Lopez essentially for 2 second-round picks. Just a huge pickup for them as he solidified their starting lineup.
Exum, he's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to Hood. Hayward against Batum. Favors sets the pick for Exum. 4 on the clock. The step-back jumper is good.
And Robin Lopez taking to the quirky vibe in Portland, a big comic books fan. He's written a pilot for a TV show. He loves to draw. So he's got an artistic bent. And that's fit in great in a town that embraces the creative and the unusual.
Lillard outside. And again, it's Portland converting.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Utah leading. And Robin Lopez, a player who knows his role. Interior defense, Steve, rebounding, hustle points.
A perfect fit next to LaMarcus Aldridge. A selfless, team-first guy. Does a lot of the boxing out, screen setting. Had an excellent season for Portland.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
So for the Trailblazers, Joel Freeland comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Krebs subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
Seems like their whole team is in a great rhythm from the three-point line right now. They've put on a display from long range.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Exum with it. Lillard picks him up. The pass to Ingles. Shoots off the screen. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Matthews. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter.
Utah was such a fixture in the playoffs for so many years, almost decades it seems, but recently they've not been that kind of a team, and the work is cut out for this franchise to get back to being a playoff team.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And Freeland kicks to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Lopez, a screen on Favors. Fires from the wing. Lillard misses.
And for the Jazz and their outlook, they did have some flashes of brilliance to build on, but it won't be an easy turnaround.
Passes it to Ingles. He kicks to Booker. Ingles passes to Exum. The 9-foot shot. That's short off the rim. Well, for the Jazz, Clark, it's going to be about being patient, continuing to grow as a team. I guess most observers would think.
No, without question. They just have to take it in small steps. Incrementally is the only way it gets done right when you're building a foundation with young, talented players. Nobody goes from worst to first in the conference in one season.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. That's good. He's got 5.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Now Exum. He's got 5. And Favors kicks to Hood. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Freeland. Freeland's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Lillard outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fella. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Trailblazers leading by 4, and so in the game for the Jazz. Burke runs the show with Hayward at the 2. Enes Kanter is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward spot.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And Utah has possession. From the wing, and it's good. And it's 7 points for Trey Burke.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Aldridge with a screen on Hayward. Matthews dishes to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. To the paint. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
Well, neither team can afford mistakes. You have to manage the clock and play smart here in the waning moments.
Blake kicks to Aldridge.
You know, there were some question marks heading into last season about how long Aldridge would be with the team. I mean, a report was circulating that he wanted to leave, but he denied it, and good for Portland that it was just a rumor mill at work. You know, one thing you like when you look at this young Jazz team is the size that's already in place there. Not only size, but good, young, strong players that have some athleticism. And that'll serve you well when you do make your way to the playoffs, because it allows you to play on playoff-type basketball, which is usually more physical and played more in the half court.
And here is Burke. Clock at 4. Pass to Hood from the arc. That one falls coming off Burke's feet.
Boy, what a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
And many of the Jazz players travel to a training center in Santa Barbara, California in the offseason.
They work on their athleticism and explosiveness, and there's been some impressive results. In fact, you look at the athletes in the NBA today, the training methods far more advanced than in the days before.
Here's Hayward. And it's Kaman with the rebound.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Blake passes to Aldridge. And Batum kicks to Aldridge. Can't hit, so Utah will take it the other way. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. A baseline J, and it's Hayward again missing. Portland leading by 3, and here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Blake with the ball.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Matthews, no good. Jazz trail by 5. Burke with it. Matthews covering. Out to the right wing. A shot by Hayward. Wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Derek Favors checked in for Utah. Here's Aldridge. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots just have not dropped for him today.
Inside. Burke dishes to Cantor. It's all evened up.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Portland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Here's Aldridge. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Matthews against Hayward, and the shot is good. Hayward's got the game tied up here for Utah.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Batum wide open, he fires. Rebound, Utah. Cantor's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. That puts them in the lead. Hayward's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They're piling up the assist. What a shot over the bigger man. I'll tell you what, that could prove to be a massive play in this game.
You know, because of the defense and the pressure situation, Steve, that was a high degree of difficulty shot on that jumper.
Burke, the pass to Favors. Hood kicks to Hayward. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Hood. Now the feed to Hayward. Pulls up on the wing. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Lillard gets double teamed, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Now, here's Burke. Defense right on him.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
On the left block. Aldridge, no luck.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
Burke with it. Matthews covering. Kicks it to Hayward. Here's Hood. Offline with the baseline jumper. Lillard with it. to win the game. Oh, he put it down! What a shot at the buzzer!
Down it goes at the buzzer. A